Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is one of the best 5G smartphones you can buy right now, packed with features and specifications that make it a formidable contender in the mid-range segment. This is a device that promises to offer a premium smartphone experience at an affordable price point. This is POCO X5 5G and we are doing a detailed review. So before we jump into the review, please consider subscribing to the channel as this helps us a lot. Okay, so let's roll. We'll examine its design, display, performance, camera, battery life and many other features today. Let's talk about the design first. The POCO X5 5G has a sleek and stylish design. The 6.67-inch AMOLED FHD Plus screen has a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. It has a PPI of around 395 and has a peak brightness of 1200 nits. Weighing at around 189 gram and close to 8mm thickness, it is easy to hold and use with one hand. And the back panel, as you can see, has a glossy finish and it gives a premium feel to the phone. The POCO branding on the top near the camera module also adds to its aesthetic appeal. So this variant which I have today with me is the 6GB RAM 128GB storage variant, which is more than enough for a good performance Android phone. At the rear, the X5 has a quad camera setup, and this is placed in a rectangular camera module and protrudes slightly from the back panel, which is protected by a metallic frame. The setup includes a 48 megapixel primary sensor at the back, an ultra-wide sensor and a macro lens at the back. The front-facing camera is located inside the punch hole cutout in the top center of the display. The phone also features a side-mounted fingerprint sensor that is integrated into the power button. And it also has AI face unlock, which makes it easy to unlock the device quickly. The POCO X5 5G is available in 3 colors: graphite black, blue and green. Overall, I feel the design is modern, stylish and functional, and it really stands out in the crowd of budget phones in this price range. So in terms of the screen, as I said earlier, the display is the star here. It's extremely rare to find an AMOLED display, and that too with a high refresh rate of 120Hz in this price segment. This panel is actually made by Samsung, who, as you know, is the leader in AMOLED displays. It is smooth and responsive, especially when scrolling through web pages, social media feeds or playing games due to its high refresh rate. The X5's screen can display a wide range of colors and deeper blacks for a more immersive viewing experience. The screen to body ratio is an impressive 84.6. So this is due to its slim bezels and that centered hole punch camera. The phone also features a reading mode and a sunlight display mode, which helps reduce eye strain and improves visibility under direct sunlight. One of the unique features of POCO X5's display is the dynamic switch feature. So this automatically switches the phone's refresh rate based on the content being displayed, which helps saves the battery life. Overall, the X5's display is a standout feature for a mid-range smartphone, offering a smooth and immersive experience. And if you want a more superior display than this, you can go for the Pro variant. We'll also compare some of the differences with the Pro variant to the end of the video, so stay tuned. The POCO X5 has all the necessary ports, and one good thing is that they still have the 3.5mm audio jack. So these 3.5mm jack and IR blasters, infrared blasters are features that the smartphone companies have killed these days, but yes, they are good to have in the POCO X5. Right, now let's talk about the camera. The POCO X5 comes with a camera system that offers good performance in a variety of lighting conditions. The device features a quad camera setup at the rear, which includes a 48 megapixel primary sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro lens. The self selfie cam is 13 megapixel, which is fairly okay. The 48 megapixel primary sensor captures with good detail and sharpness. It can take 1080p video at 60 frames per second, but not 4K. You will get this 4K capability in X5's Pro 5G variant. The camera is one other area that the Pro variant is much more better than the X5, but obviously more costlier. And the 8 megapixel ultra wide lens is ideal for capturing landscapes, group photos and architecture, while the macro lens allows you to take detailed close-up shots of small objects. Now in terms of the battery, the POCO X5 comes with a 5000 mAh battery that can keep the phone running for a long time. It also supports a 33 watt fast charging, so the battery charges in under an hour to 100%. The Pro variant has a 67 watt fast charging, which will allow you to charge under 30 minutes. Now, in terms of gaming performance, which many of you may be considering this phone for, so it's a powerful device that boasts impressive gaming performance. It is equipped with the Snapdragon 695 CPU and Qualcomm's Adreno 619 GPU, which delivers good performance with the 6GB or the 8GB of RAM. So it makes a very good device for gamers at a budget price. I didn't feel any lag or stutters while doing the review. With the 120 refresh rate and 240Hz touch sampling rate, it provides a really immersive and fast experience. There was no lag, it was very fluid, the software was really good. In terms of the software, it has the Android 13 version with the MIUI's 14 variant. When I unboxed and turned on the phone, it had the MIUI 13 version, but I did notice the MI 14 update was coming to the phone. There is a bit of bloatware. There's in the sense there is a little bit of games like Candy Crush and everything pre-installed, and there's Spotify and some other apps. And it's not a big problem. You can uninstall and remove all of them. And there are a little bit of occasional ads showing up, but it's not intrusive as it was earlier. So in terms of the software, they have done a pretty good job. It is fluid, the response is very good, there's no lag or stuttering. Definitely the RAM and the more 6GB RAM and the storage really helps that. Now let's look at what is different in the X5's Pro variant. One is the processor. The POCO X5 5G is powered by the Snapdragon 695, while the Pro variant has the Snapdragon 778G, which is a much more powerful processor. Now second, display. Both variants have the 6.67-inch AMOLED display with 120 refresh rate, but the Pro variant supports HDR10, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. So the Pro variant has a much better display, but the interesting thing was that the peak brightness was 900 nits, which is a little bit less compared to the 1200 in the normal X5 variant. Now the camera is another big difference between these two phones. The Pro 5G variant takes 4K videos with the 108 megapixel camera, while compared to the 1080p in this 48 megapixel in the normal X5 5G. And the selfie cam is 16 megapixel compared to the 13 megapixel in this X5. In terms of battery, both have the same 5000 mAh battery, but the Pro variant has the 67 watt turbocharger compared to the 33 watt in the normal X5 variant. And in terms of weight, the Pro variant is slightly lighter, 8 grams lighter than this normal variant. The design is also slightly premium with a textured back and a catchy yellow color variant, which I felt looked very cool. So these are some of the major differences with the Pro variant. Summarizing, the POCO X5 5G offers great value for the price and will be a great choice if you're budget conscious. But if you have the budget and can shell out a little bit more, you can opt for the Pro variant. I don't think you'll get a balanced package like this with the AMOLED screen and the Snapdragon processor compared to the competitors. So hope you enjoyed the review. If you have, hit the like button. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews coming up, and follow our Instagram page and Facebook pages. Till then, this is Junaid signing off for Gizmonk.